Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. You know what it is. It's them kids and wives and 925s, but we are still married to the games. Episode 172, the last episode of 2015. So if you're listening 30 years from now and you wondered what 2015 sounds like, this is it.
This is the end. Enjoy.
It's all downhill from here.
All downhill.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. With your boys, Tim Router and Timothy Hall, of course. And as always, we are talking games and life and games. Thank you guys so much for being here. I think I have made a huge mistake.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
You ever do something and you think, I shouldn't have done that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm probably going to pay for it later.
Every day.
So usually when I do the, oh, yes, y'all, there's a bunch of crap in my throat from just waking up. I got on Rocket League with Stancil and his boy Gil.
Oh, no.
They both listened to the podcast. And we stopped playing 10 minutes ago.
Oh, no.
Oh, no way, dude. That's awesome.
It's still the 29th to you?
Night
just played
long.
Rocket League all night long.
And we twitched a bunch of it. So if you want to see us win and then lose a bunch and then win some more and then lose a bunch and then our energy die off, it's all on there.
That's amazing.
And I'm thinking to myself,
What am I doing?
who do you think you are that you could stay up all night
Good for you, dude.
and be a father and husband tomorrow
Your wife's going to kill you.
or today
Going to kill you.
and then got to do it all over again for New Year's tomorrow? I am in trouble, boy. I looked at the clock and I was like, Stancil was like, hey, what time is it there? I looked down and it was like 4:15. I was like, oh gosh.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, well, I'm already here.
Yep.
Hey, what time is it there? Oh, yes, y'all. Starting off the show.
Exactly. Oh my gosh.
That is awesome.
It's awesome right now.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
Call me at 3 PM and see how awesome it is.
Well,
No,
hopefully
we'll call you later in this show and see how you're doing.
Yeah. Maybe when Remy takes a nap, you can take a nap.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. I think I've made a huge mistake.
Yeah, you might have, but you'll get through it. I've done that.
I'll make it through the show.
Oh, yeah. No, you'll be fine. And then by 7 o'clock, you'll just be...
Exactly. Oh my gosh.
How is Stancil doing?
Stancil seems to be doing well. He seems to be happy. He's in school, and he said he just finished his first semester or something, or maybe finished a semester. I'm not sure. And so he's doing his thing, man. He wants to teach.
Yeah.
He wants to be a teacher.
That's amazing.
And so he's taking the steps to do that.
It's incredible.
That's cool.
And still liking the job. So, still at...
Yeah, I was going to say,
What did
I
we
just
say it was?
re-upped
Amazon?
We just re-upped our Prime the other day. Thanks, Stancil.
Yeah.
Thank you, Stancil.
Thanks for making
Thank you,
that happen,
Stancil.
man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shout out to Stancil, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, shout out to Stancil. He kept me up all night long.
All night long.
Yeah, all night.
All night.
So, it was Rocket League tonight and Star Wars Battlefront every other night this week.
Nice.
It has been a gaming week.
And
I'm
you're
probably going to have to
loving
take
it.
some time off. Yeah.
Man, you might as well go right into your week/weekend, brother. Go for it.
Battlefront Rocket League.
Done. Next.
And
Sounds
Remy's
like a
still
good
here.
game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Battlefront Rocket
Rocket
League.
League.
You've never been on these front lines.
That'd be awesome. You're on Hoth and just,
Yeah, you're in
You're,
buggies.
you're racing using your jetpacks.
yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, nothing huge to speak of.
Good Christmas.
Good Christmas. Me and Jenny decided not to do Christmas for each other this year.
You did just buy a house,
because the house, yeah,
that's
and we were broke, and so, but Amara had a good Christmas.
Oh, good.
It was really fun hearing her get up and
What time she get
see
up?
all the toys. Well, we do a thing where we have her sound machine play through the night, And we've set rules up that say when the sound machine stops, that's when you can get up.
Oh, that's good.
So,
So she just sits there wide-eyed until it turns off.
Yep.
yeah, kind of. Yeah, she
pacing
wakes
in
up
her
really
room.
early. Yeah, she'll come into our room like, I don't think you guys set my timer. We're like, we set it, go back to sleep. So we don't expect her to sleep, but we do expect her to stay in her room. And so she didn't get up till 9.
Nice. Perfect.
So that was nice. And it was fun to hear her get out of her bed and go into the hallway and go,
Oh.
Orbeez, this, this.
Oh, that's so cute.
Santa came and he ate the cookies
Yep.
and he drank the milk.
That's
So
so
it was
great.
like, it
Isn't that
just kept
awesome, man?
going. Yeah. Yeah. It was really fun. And so, it's funny because I'm not huge into the Santa thing, but when it comes to Amara, I feel it like bubbling up. So like, you know, it's not enough for me to have the cookies be eaten, but there needs to be crumbs going to the,
Nice.
you know, to the old chimney as well.
That's awesome.
So it was a good time.
How could you say you're not into the whole Santa thing?
Just because I wasn't raised with it.
How dare you, sir? No, I'm
I
kidding.
know. I'm
Dude,
sorry.
you're not playing your best card throughout the whole year. You can be like, oh, Santa saw that.
Oh yeah, we put the fear of God in Piper with Santa, or the fear
I'm
of
gonna
Santa. I
get
should
Santa
say.
on the phone right now.
That's exactly what we say. Those
Not me,
direct
Jack.
words, and she's like, "No, okay."
I'm
okay.
like, you act up, I'm gonna have to whoop that tail.
That's right.
She's like, oh, okay. I'm like, thank you.
So
I'm
awesome.
just kidding. Oh shoot.
Yeah, no, I think that's awesome. Your reasoning last week or the week before when your mom was just like, "Hey, I'm a single parent. I deserve the credit," was amazing.
Exactly. That's pretty much
I'm
the
like,
buck
yeah,
stops there.
okay,
Yeah.
she wins. That's hands down. She's a winner. Who's the big winner this week? This Christmas? She is. Can't beat that, Santa.
Seriously.
Beat that, buddy.
Can't beat it. Can't beat it.
So awesome.
All that help he's got.
That's right. All those freaking elves.
Freaking elves, man. All the freaking elves all over the place. Get out of here, elves.
That's right. Ugh.
So yeah, that's been pretty much it. We had a good Christmas. We just kind of been laying low since then. We've had some parties kind of come up, and we haven't gone.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I saw a shirt that said, "There's no better plans than canceled plans."
Nice.
I was like, "Amen to that."
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
but nobody's
And so
ever
we're-
going to see you wear that shirt.
That's a good point.
They'll know. They'll see it on Instagram.
And you'll know. You'll be like, I'm wearing it right
Exactly.
now while I'm
Yeah.
sitting here watching TV or playing
There's
games.
no,
Yeah, I was
no
going to say,
plans like
that's a
canceled
you
plans.
shirt.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You get to enjoy it.
It's and so we're still trying to decide what we're going to do on New Year's. We're like, we've got some buddies' houses that have invited us the last 3 years, and I think we've gone. And this year we're like, we need a date night bad.
Oh, yeah, man.
And so we're like, man, I wonder if we, use that night, but we don't know, man. We don't know what's going on around here.
You could be watching some college football, though, that's for sure. Well, I'm sure Jenny would love that.
Yeah, exactly. She'd be like, did they get a home run? Did they score a goal?
That's so great.
I'm like, can you just sit there and be pretty? Stop talking so much about football. You're hurting my feelings.
That's
Because
awesome.
she knows zero about football.
Yep, my wife, too.
She's like, I think the last time we watched it, she was like, you can kick it? And I was like, oh.
Oh, Lord.
And so they kicked it to the other people. I'm like, sit there and be pretty, please.
Don't you have some tattoos to make or something? That's so great.
Oh my gosh. So she's the cutest when it comes to football because she knows nada.
That's amazing.
But
Everything I know about football, I know from Joe
Friday Night Lights?
Joe
I'm
Montana
just kidding.
Sports Talk Football.
there you go.
Hey, that works.
I like that.
Yeah, you're getting info from the best. Joe Montana is no joke.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
That was a good game.
Oh yeah, of course. They're all good. Just kidding. Router.
Sir.
I'm scared to start with Hall.
Yeah.
I don't want him having any more big news and ruining the rest of our
man.
week updates.
Have him. No, he's second.
No,
now.
Router, you go ahead and-
started to let him go.
Well, I told my dogs there's no Santa.
Oh no, how'd they take it?
Well, You know, they took it as well as they do every other day. They just looked at me and said, "Yeah, that's okay."
Oh,
You know what you should have gotten out of the way while you were telling them?
Oh,
That they're about to be redheaded stepchildren.
Yeah, that's right.
When this baby gets here.
Did you tell them the news, and what did they say?
they're very happy. I think they know. I think dogs know.
Oh, yeah.
They can hear everything.
They feel it.
Yeah, they hear the baby moving around in there, I think.
Maggie actually used to put her head on Lauren's belly. It was really cute.
Yeah, that's what they're doing right now. So I think they know. They just know.
They have this sense. It's really weird.
They've been handing Krista Tums like, your stomach is acting up.
You need to go. Do you need to go to the restroom?
Yeah. Was it something, indigestion, diarrhea? Oh, Pepto-Bismol.
We know well about that. We just eat through it.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly. Right. Have you tried grass?
Grass is lovely.
Grass always helps when my stomach's hurting, and then I come and yak it up on the couch.
Yes, and pay no attention to that stain in the corner.
Oh gosh!
You see him moving a potted plant.
Our dachshund, if she does not eat for, I think if she does not eat for more than 10 hours, she just pukes.
Yep.
Yep. Our dog does that too.
Yeah, I think it's like the cutoff for me has been, and with both Maggie and with Thaxton, has been 12 hours. Like after 12, it's like their stomach's just like, well, bile's coming up. Here we go. So you just have to kind of hit that.
I mean, could you imagine not eating for 12 hours when you're used to eating like every 5 hours?
At 5, dude. This week has been every 3.
Scooched it on up.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's hilarious when that happens because she just comes out smiling, getting ready to puke.
Yep.
Yep. That's how we know Remy's happy. Like, we're like, why is Remy being so quiet? And then we go over there like, oh, gosh. You're just sitting in that? What is wrong with you? Like, that's how good. I was telling somebody the other day, I was like, babies have it so good.
Oh, yes.
They poop in their sleep.
Oh.
Not to be gross, but I can't do that. No. I got to put a little work in. I got to clock in.
I got to play some Hearthstone while I'm doing it.
Clock in and have a seat. Hold on a second. All right, let's try to do this thing. And the person I said it to was like, oh, wait till you get to my age. I have to take a pill.
Oh, that's going to be great.
I was like, oh, man, baby's got it good, man. Baby got it so good.
Closing out 2015 with poop jokes. Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Here we
Toilet
go.
humor.
That's how this is going.
Like there's anything else.
I know, right?
Heck, one of my stories is a poop joke. Well,
Sweet. Perfect.
Nice. Let's hear it.
I don't know.
Okay. So Christmas feeling good. How was your Christmas?
Pretty good. We really enjoyed Christmas this year, but really looking forward to having a kid and during Christmas time. I mean, it is so fun to kind of see the wonderment, I guess, in their face.
Oh, yeah.
Like, kinda
they don't say thank you at
mentioned.
first, but
Yeah,
everything else is good.
You got a few years until
I know we got a few years. It's just going to be
joking.
fun to get her things that she needs or wants. Or
it's gonna be
heck
awesome.
yeah, man.
Dude, you're going to go
awesome.
all out for it too. Trust me.
It's going to be the best.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. And Christmas morning, got my Xbox One.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and
Oh, yeah, baby.
Immediately plugged it in for the updates.
oh my goodness,
Is it still updating?
I am not a fan of the interface.
That would be 2 of us,
I
brother.
am not a fan. It's 3.
3.
us.
3.
Yeah, I don't get where it all went wrong. Like I know that I've been like a big proponent of the blades, which went away in like 2008. So at this point, I don't know how many people even remember it anymore.
Yeah,
but,
that's not coming back.
Yeah, like even the original NXE, the new Xbox experience, which was like I said, I think it was like 2009 or so. Like that was like at first glance, I was like, what is this crap? And then I kind of got used to it, but this new thing is wow.
Doesn't it feel kind of all over the place?
Yeah, like
you have no idea what's going on. You're like, why do I want to pin stuff over here if this screen's going to be my main screen?
Right.
Well, and it
You know what I'm
doesn't
saying?
feel intuitive. Like I don't even know how to pin stuff. Like I don't know any of that stuff.
That's awful.
Like I don't even know. Can you screen share?
I don't know. I'm sure you can. But
Somewhere.
yeah, like I don't know how to do any of that stuff. Like it's not necessarily that like it could be bad because once I learn it, it's probably fine. But the fact that you can't just figure it out like you can with the PlayStation 4, like you can literally figure out everything you want to do.
Yep.
Without having to. I never once had to look at a YouTube video or look at a manual or anything for the PlayStation 4. Like it's just all there.
Me neither.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not to say, like I said, that it's a worse designed interface, because I'm sure once I learn how to use some of the features, it'll be fine, but it's not intuitive. It's not.
Well, don't you think it feels like? Don't you feel like too it's a little RAM heavy for no reason?
I haven't.
You're like, get rid of some of this stuff.
I haven't experienced any.
Hey, that's the Microsoft way, brother.
I haven't experienced any lag or anything, but like the first.
No, not lag, but like, well, I guess no, I do mean lag. Like when I'm popping in and out of games, like if I'm trying to get moving, it's a little like, okay, here we go.
Hang on, let me just get this for you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm like, use your legs now.
It's a little slower than I'm used to.
Yeah. That's more what I mean.
Yeah, like with the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360, like the 360's interface made a lot of sense. It did a lot of things really fast. And it seems like they've switched roles this generation.
Yeah.
It's real
the
weird.
PS3 interface was a little weird starting off for me.
Well, it was so thin.
Yeah.
You know. But now it seems like the PlayStation 4 has kind of like just evolved that interface and kind of made it a little bit have it have a little bit more features. And
did you get your Games with Gold membership too?
What's that? I've got Xbox Live, yeah. But
is it live or Games with Gold, or is it the same thing?
Games with Gold
is just the free games.
Yeah, when you have Xbox Live Gold. So when you get a subscription to Xbox Live, it's called Xbox Live Gold.
Got
if you don't purchase a subscription, I think they still consider you like Xbox Live Free or Xbox Live Silver or something like that.
Got it.
But
fire up my Xbox One so often.
I loaded the points that you got me, Gabe. The Xbox dollars. They used to be points. I guess they're just dollars now. And you can't get EA access with your Xbox dollars.
What?
No,
That's kind of lame.
I'm sorry.
Nah, it's all good. I think I'm gonna wait for something to go on sale and pick it up.
There you have it.
Yep, see?
My fault.
It's a gift that keeps on giving,
deal.
Clark. Yeah, no big deal, man.
No big deal at all. Like, why does their system do that? That makes no sense.
Yeah. Well, don't you buy it through their store?
You do, but you have to put in a credit card number, and I think it's because they want to auto-renew you.
Yeah.
So if you put in a credit card number, do you think they'll use the money in the quote-unquote wallet first? So maybe it would use it?
They might do that. If somebody knows, that'd be great. So just let me know.
Well, don't you already have to put a credit card in, and that gets stored on their server, which is always
no. You definitely don't want to do that.
No, I know. That's what I'm like.
We'll have a repeat of Sony's 2010 thing. Yeah, where they got hacked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No thanks.
No, I don't need that either. But for some reason, I think ain't
nobody got time for that.
In my wallet on PlayStation, like if I buy something, it just automatically comes off my card. So they must have it saved, and then when the transaction's ready, then they open it up. I think they saved the last four. Because technically now, and by law, you can't store any full credit card numbers on any type of database server.
Then how would they charge you?
When the transaction starts, the payment gateway, it's like a quick little. I think it's a quick little window where it opens up the card number. If you have all that, the last four, I don't know. It could be. It's something like that because I've noticed that too. Like they'll. You know how they in a lot of your accounts they have the last four digits of your credit card. Like freaking GoDaddy does that and everything too. And anytime you purchase something, it just gets added to your credit card. So I don't know how they're. I just know that when I was doing e-commerce for a while, they were like, "This whatever you do, don't store full credit card numbers on there."
Huh.
Well, they don't want you to store them like on your server,
right? Exactly.
They want it to be stored at.
And maybe that's what it is.
Processor is
maybe it's an encrypted database server that only your payment gateway accesses.
That's probably the case.
That's got to be the case in that case.
But believe me that Sony probably has the best one now because
they
they went through that crap in 2010.
Mm-hmm.
So
sometimes something good comes out of something bad. So there you have it.
That's the hacker's whole point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would prefer to not have the my cards.
Yeah, I would
anywhere.
prefer to have a prompt that says, "Hey, your membership is about to expire. Why don't you go ahead and fire up that old credit card?"
Yeah, I'd be fine with that. I always have it on me, so
totally fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, EA Access.
Yeah, there you go.
Can I pay with points, please?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, what the heck?
And can we just go back to points? That'd be great.
I didn't like the points. It didn't make any sense to me.
It doesn't make any sense, but I'm okay with it.
But they weren't rounded. They weren't like 100 points was $1 though. It was like slightly off.
No, it was 80 points was $1, but
yeah, that don't make no sense.
You can't charge tax on points though. That I think that was the reason they were doing
That's
it.
where they get you with the whole tax thing because they got to report that.
Well, no, that's the thing. Is like they got around it with the points thing, but maybe like they just weren't allowed to do that anymore.
Huh.
Because now it's like weird. Like I'll get a $20 Xbox card or a $20 PlayStation card, and it's like, oh, I got to pay tax too, so I got to try to add a card anyway, or I just have to go over the amount. Like I have to get a $30 card to get a $20 game or something weird like that. Like you end up with like weird amounts in your wallet.
Taxes suck.
Yeah, don't they?
I don't mind like paying the sales tax. I just wish it was
included.
Well, I wish it was, almost included. Like, if you have a $20 game, like the game is actually like $18.50, and then the rest of it is tax or something. Like,
right?
Like because it's just annoying
do the
to
math
have
right. Yeah,
$8.70 sitting on my wallet. Like, I can't get anything with that. Because everything's $10,
right?
Or something like that. So
you just have to add. You have to add more than to your wallet.
Just trust me, back when this wasn't a thing, it was fine. Like when everything was $10 or $15 and everything did not like charge tax for some reason, like it was fine because, like I said, I want to get a $10 and a $5 game, I just get a $15 card and I'm done.
Yep.
So, it's just
what did you get a bundle or was it just the Xbox?
She got me the Xbox One, and she got me the Master Chief Collection,
nice,
Rise of the Tomb Raider, and the Tomb Raider Definitive.
Nice, holy cow!
I'm looking.
Did you not play the first one?
Yeah, no, I did play the first one, but it would be nice to play it again.
That would be nice to play again.
Better.
Mm-hmm.
Playing better.
Yeah,
it still looks pretty good. If I can remember,
it did, and like I played the original on 360 and it played really well. Like it didn't have any hitch ups or anything like that. So it played great.
So are you starting with Rise?
Yeah. I mean, I'm a quarter of the way into it. I think it said I was 30% complete or something like that.
Yeah. That's a short one, right?
When they're doing that, when they're doing like the percentages, is that like how far you are through the whole game, or is that how far you are through the level?
If you kind of mouse over each region, it's weird. Like in the top left, it'll show you your total percentage. When you mouse over the region, like I don't know where you are, but like the first region is mountaintop. Like it should say something % completion, and you can go from there. That's actually what I'm doing. That's actually what I'm doing now because I finished it, and now I'm going back and 100%ing all the different regions.
Yeah, I need to go and find the tombs. The thing that
they're fun. They're good.
Yeah, I figured they were pretty good. The thing that kind of scared me about doing those was that they were like, oh, they're more involved than the ones in the first game. But I was kind of like, I don't know about that because the first game,
they're not terribly like as I was going through it. Like it's pretty much the same as the first one. It might be a little bit trickier on some of them, but you can essentially figure it out. And there's like she will tell you, oh, I've got to do, it looks like I have to do this, this, and this, and it kind of gives you a clue if you can't figure it out.
Oh, that's great because the first game was like that was as deep as I was like okay with doing.
Yeah,
because I'm not a big puzzle guy in games.
Yeah, because I'm too impatient. this is great. That's why I never played Gwent, a whole lot of Gwent on Witcher, because it's a distraction from like the actual game. Now that I've finished it, I may go back and do some more Gwent, but it's like those in-game puzzles and that kind of stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's great. Let's move on. I want to keep going here.
Yeah, like I'm not a big fan of those. Like I like to just get to all the next action sequences.
Yep.
And then also the crafting is different than I remember. Like they kind of took a page out of The Last of Us, where you craft in place.
Yep.
So now you've got. Have you played it yet, Gabe? Now when you craft grenades and stuff, like you're crafting them while you're out.
Yeah, you just have to hit right button or whatever, and you can start crafting them. But you have to have all the resources for it too, so that's why you have to hunt for all the.
And you can't store cans, right?
No.
Like when you're looking to get cans to make grenades, like you have to be on the spot making them.
Yeah, they have to be there. So
you can't actually store them.
No, they have to be there.
That sucks.
It's fine because they have a ton. Like you'll know when
they do scatter them all over.
They scatter them right in the places where all the enemies are anyway. So you could, if you like, you can do several options. You can sneak around, grab one, wait till they're kind of bunched together, and then throw one, or you can kind of run around and then, run, hide, duck, grab one, throw it. There's different ways you can do it, but they usually scatter them right around where all the, where all the big action is anyway.
Yeah. So you pretty much know when you're going to get into a fight.
Oh yeah.
Because there's bottles or cans hanging around.
You definitely do. You're like, there's a lot of stuff here and I'm gathering a lot of ammo. Something's about to happen.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, a save point.
I don't remember in the first game if you stored grenades or not. Were there grenades in the first game?
No, that's the thing. Like you have,
I can't remember.
You now have a grenade arrow tip, so that kind of serves as your grenade. And once you can also, there's a grenade launcher attachment you can get for your assault rifle.
Ooh, nice.
Yes, it's kind of fun.
But
awesome. It's weird because it's not like the grenade. Oh, my favorite grenade launcher's got to be the Far Cry 4 one, because that was just and boom.
Yeah. But the sound of that one was awesome.
This one bounces off, so like when you have to kind of angle it a little like offset from where your target is, because it bounces. It can like bounce and then it explodes. It's like a little bit of a delay. Oh man, I miss that Far Cry 4 grenade launcher, the grenade gun. That thing was that was my go-to, man. It was so good. I just love that sound.
That was a good game.
I'm enjoying the controller too. I love the Xbox One controller.
Can't do it.
Yeah, I like it.
You don't like it?
I'm still having trouble with it.
Oh man,
because like for me, X is always the bottom one. I don't know why.
I'm more talking about the stick layout.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
a lot of people. Stancil was talking tonight about how he took Xbox sticks and put them in his DualShocks.
Whoa,
really?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he said it was awesome.
That sounds pretty cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, it sounds gnarly to me, but
yeah.
During the last generation too, there were a couple controller companies that made Xbox 360 style controllers for PlayStation 3.
Oh, that's right.
Because the DualShock 3 was all right, but the 360 controller was pretty great. The Xbox One controller, like now that I've played with it a lot more, like I think I prefer it over the 360 controller even. It feels pretty good. So
I agree.
Yeah, it's a little weird for me.
It feels like I'm going to have to deal with carpal tunnel less.
Oh, yeah, they do stretch out your hands a little bit more, don't they?
Right.
I can't, the right and left buttons are still throwing me off because to me the trigger seems so further away that I actually have to shift my hands back to right button or left button, anything.
Yeah, that's the one weird thing for me.
And that's honestly what's besides the buttons throwing me off and the right and left buttons. Everything else is great. I don't mind I think the offset sticks are kind of cool. Like when I first picked it up, I kind of was used to it. It's a little weird that the D-pad's below, but yeah, I mean that's awesome, man. I'm glad you're digging it.
It's definitely one of those things where like I like shooters on the Xbox One and the PlayStation 3. Like if there's a D-pad heavy game, like. Or the PlayStation 4, like I have to play it on there for the D-pad.
Yeah.
Although the D-pad on the Xbox One is a lot better than the 360 D-pad, it's still not. It's not perfect. It's not there. Like the PS4. So.
Yeah. I'm just freaking glad you have an Xbox One now, man. It's awesome. Now you got both.
Yep. It's fun.
That is great. That's awesome.
That's great.
What other Xbox exclusives do I need to play? Like, what other ones have you guys played?
I really enjoyed Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that because they made the Resistance games, and I really enjoyed those. They're good at making the weird guns.
I didn't play it a bunch, but I did play it for a short while, and I was like, this is fun. It's like, Tony Hawk with zombies, because you're like grinding all over the place.
That's so funny.
Man, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I played Rise. That was good.
I went over to
it.
my, Krista and I went over to her brother's house the other day, and he was playing Rise on the PC, and it looked pretty cool.
It is cool. I mean, it's fun. It's not earth-shattering, but it honestly, for me, it did kind of help with the different buttons because the different combos, the fight combos that you do are color-coded to the button. So, it kind of helped you, okay, Y is yellow or whatever. It's just, it helped me quite a bit, just getting a little bit more familiar with the controller.
Are you tempted to start up Halo?
Yeah, I booted into it just to see what all there was, but that install took forever.
It's huge.
Oh, I'm in Halo 5. I'm sorry.
I've got a lot to play right now, so I'll probably pick that up when I think like my buy price is probably going to be $30. It'll be there soon enough.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Those Halo games drop fast.
So did you actually have to put down Fallout 4 to play Rise?
Yes, but
wow.
Luckily I can get back and get in there.
Yeah.
Like it won't be hard to get back in.
With a flip of a button, you're back in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Nice, man.
That's great, dude.
We are very glad that you have both nowadays.
Yes.
Yeah, buddy.
Awesome. Well, Router.
Hey, bringing up the rear. Here we go. Yeah, man.
You're welcome for filling all the space.
That's fine, man. That works for me. We're kind of boring. I mean, it was a great Christmas. Christmas Eve, we were up till 3 a.m, wrapping presents, putting things together.
Did you have a big gift?
What's that?
Did you have a big gift?
Like me personally, did I have one?
Yeah, like Hall got the 360. The Xbox One.
My wife got me. I am a 40-year-old man-child because this year my wife got me a drone.
Did she?
Yeah, not like the heavy duty ones, but it's just like a mid-level drone.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I haven't even opened it yet, but I'll get there.
Did you register with the FAA yet?
You have to, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to.
Which one was it? Do you know what it's called? It's not like the Phantom or anything, is it?
No. It's not the Phantom. I couldn't even tell you.
She wouldn't have spent that much money on it.
No. She loves me, but not that much.
That's really cool, though. Can it carry a camera and stuff?
Yeah, it's got a camera in it. So I'm actually kind of excited to get that together. And she also got me this really cool telescope because I love like space planets and stars and stuff. And
that's a great idea.
Yeah, it was really great because this past 3 weeks ago, there was a meteor shower that was hitting in our area, and between like 9 and 1 o'clock in the morning, you could see it. And I went out there and I was trying to convince Piper to come out, but for some reason she was a little scared of it. But Lauren's like, now you can get a telescope and kind of show her, she can look at the moon and you can look at different planets and stuff. I'm like, that's
what a great idea.
Yeah, it was really great, really great idea. So I'm going to set that up. I love that Lauren. Stuff anyway. So
nice.
Yeah, it was great. It was so I made out like a 40-year-old man-child, which is awesome. And Piper it was awesome. We had she did the same thing. She didn't get up till like 9 or something like that, and she came out. She's like, ah. And what we do is we usually set out cookies, and she wanted to give him chocolate milk this year because she loves chocolate milk. That's like chocolate milk and water. That's her go-to. And then we usually leave out carrots for the reindeer too, but we didn't have any, so we left them an apple, and of course they ate some of that too. And she was like, "Oh, they ate part of the apple too." It was so cool. I love it.
I could just see you eating the carrots and the chocolate milk.
Dude.
Like, these don't go together.
Yeah, no, like I was munching on the apple while I'm wrapping her gifts and putting some of her stuff together, and then I was like, "Oh, I'm thirsty," and I grabbed the chocolate milk, and so that was great. But yeah, she had a great Christmas. I don't know where we're gonna put all this stuff stuff in. But I think what Lauren and I said we're going to do is we're going to do a little transitioning when she's napping or whatever. We're going to grab some stuff that she doesn't play with anymore and donate those.
Oh yeah,
to make some room.
You got to.
So, because you can't do it like you want to be like, oh, she's going to help us with it, and that just doesn't fly.
No,
because there's a toy that's been buried for like the past 2 years, and then somehow on that day, on that very minute, she wants to play with it.
She wants to play with it. We've been trying that with Amara, and it's just like
doesn't work.
Kids at that age, they're just too selfish.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, like, just wait till they're 25 and they come back to you and they're like, whatever happened to that blah, blah, blah?
Yeah.
Those are selling for really a lot of money on eBay now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, there are some things that honestly I will probably keep just because they will probably be like collectibles. They could probably pay for her college down the road. I don't know.
Oh my
we'll
gosh, that'd be insane.
But yeah, so it was a great Christmas, and now's the time. Like Lauren's done the craziness of the store is done. So this week is just kind of our veg out week, which is awesome. And we haven't done a ton, and just be together and hang out and. Been playing Rise of the Tomb Raider still. I can't put it down yet. Like I finished the main story, I think over the weekend, but I just love the whole explore thing, and I want to just 100% everything. So, and I kind of miss trophies. Like the achievement stuff's all fine and good, but it's like, I like seeing
gold,
that.
silver, and platinum is really hard to.
Yeah, I love seeing and I've got quite a few achievements too, which is good. But I looked at the list a little bit on the Xbox One app just to see like what I'm missing, and if there's some easy ones, I'll do it. But there are some multiplayer stuff, so I'm like, I'm not going to go all out. I just want to finish each region and then move on. But it was a great game. I loved it, and it's just like the first one. It's kind of a continuation of it. It felt good. It just took me.
It's not as supernatural.
No, which is good. Yeah, it's not. It's really more of a. Yeah, it's more of an emotional.
Straightforward.
Yeah, it's a little more grounded, a little more emotional.
Awesome.
Yeah,
nice.
so it's definitely not the supernatural thing, which I think is so much better to not do. And they set you up for another continuation, which is great.
That's
so hopefully we'll see more of them. Although I don't know if Xbox completely killed this series, making it an exclusive. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they'll do another one. Well, no, I was going to say maybe they'll do one by next Christmas, but that ain't going to happen because
because the other one's coming out.
Rise will be released for PS4 then, and then you got nothing. So I don't know.
Yep.
I think it'll do well when they release it for PS4.
I think so. I think Well, they got their money from Microsoft, so they should be able to spend it wisely.
Well, there has to be a lot more Xbox Ones out there after this holiday.
Yeah.
Oh,
they were blowing them out.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Router, for some reason the other day, I was playing Battlefront with some of the guys from the community, and it was like Tim Router signed on playing Sleeping Dogs.
Oh, okay. So my buddy Evan has my PS3.
And so I was like, why is Tim playing Sleeping Dogs?
No, I gave him my account info because I wanted him to play like Walking Dead and Wolf Among Us and all that stuff.
That makes way more sense.
He loves Sleeping Dogs, and I'm like, he's like telling me all this stuff. I'm like, man, I want to play that game again because I don't remember any of that, but it was awesome. I just remember that game is awesome. Yeah. So if you see any PlayStation activity, probably if it's PS3 based, it's my buddy Evan. I let him borrow my PS3 for a while.
I got you. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Speaking of, they had that. They had Sleeping Dogs, the definitive, for like $10 recently.
Oh man,
and it was hard to say no to that.
Yeah, that game looks good.
I mean,
too.
I already have that for free and a purchased one. I don't know if I can go and get another one, but that game is good. But yeah, so I'm going to finish Rise. Probably, I have like a few areas where I just have to do some more exploring. So, definitely by the weekend, I will be into Fallout 4, and I will stay into Fallout 4 until.
I still forgot you haven't opened that up.
I haven't touched it. Yeah, so all January it'll be New Year Fallout 4 for me.
Crazy.
And I'll probably play that up until Primal.
Oh, yeah. Gosh.
And let's see, anything else? Oh, yeah, what's up with Ed Placencia calling me out on Rise of the Tomb Raider with his Step Your Game Up screenshot?
Yeah, what was he talking about?
Twitter?
Yeah, what was he talking about?
I guess he could do a comparison of who did what in each one. And Mountaintop is the first, like, part of the story. And so, like, I'm listed last with, like, 8 deaths in, like, the longest time. And I'm like, whatever.
Oh, that's
fine,
funny.
Ed. So I sent him a screen grab back of, hey, I've played 33 hours and I've got way more achievements than you. So who's stepping up now, sucker? Boom, drops the mic. And he writes back, he's like, oh, snap. It was great. So thanks, Ed, for calling me out. But you know what? You got a ways to go there, young buck. So,
yeah, I like it.
But it was funny because I could tell, like, oh, that's when I kept hitting the wrong buttons because I wasn't used to the controller at the time.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh, when you were on the ledge, it's like, hey, Dex. You're like, I am.
And I'm hitting A instead and falling. So, yeah, it was hilarious. But
it is kind of funny. Like with the PlayStation, it's more of a, I think it's like more of a symmetrical X, like a cross.
Yes. Yeah.
Whereas with the Xbox, I noticed they try to make it like a little skinnier, like a letter kind of thing. That's kind of how I think I don't get messed up. I don't know.
Well, dude, you've had an Xbox before.
I know.
So you know how it all goes. I know. It's just weird, but I'm definitely used to it now. By the end of, I've played for 33 hours. So, and I shouldn't, because here's the thing. When you're running around, there's some places, and I said this last week, there's some places you can't go because you end up, it's part of the story it like unlocks after you unlock different parts of the story, and you end up coming back. You end up coming back to a few of these places, and that's how you can finish it. So I was like struggling. I was combing every area to be like, where is this this extra piece that I need in order to unlock it? And it wasn't there until I kept going on the main story.
Yeah, you're still going to have us all beat, so probably.
Well, yeah, man. I mean, I'm just one of those completionist guys. I honestly love to take my time. I just like to explore. All right, where are we going next to? I even take it like section by section within the region. Be like, all right, let's go here. We'll comb it in a count. I'm just geeky like that. We'll do a counterclockwise way of just combing everything, looking at everything, and going from there.
And that game makes it fun, Gabe. Like you can't. Like, you'll just keep playing. Like, you can't really put it down. It's kind of like Uncharted where you just keep going.
No, I love it, man. It's, once
keep progressing.
Once the main story was done, I'm like, all right, where are we fast traveling to now? Like, I want to go back, and if I missed any tombs, which I don't think I did, but I just want to...
Far Cry 4-ish, maybe?
Yeah, and that's exactly what I did.
Like, this is the only game
this is
the only game that makes me want to complete, like, most everything I can.
And you can. Yeah, it's not terribly hard.
Yeah.
No, it's not terribly hard. And so it's just fun to go and explore. And
I did that with the original. Like, I think there was maybe like a total of maybe 20 or 30 tombs in the first one, and I did them all.
Yeah.
So, like, and I went back and did them and made sure I got everything. And so that's like, for some reason, it's like, I wouldn't do that in like a Far Cry game, for instance, but Tomb Raider just has like just enough of that to make me do it all. So.
Yeah, and I don't mind that with Far Cry, because Far Cry 4, I platinumed it, and I did a lot of the trophies after I finished the actual story anyway, because a lot of them were you have to go back and like kill 5 people with an elephant or blah 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 whatever. So there's some fun. Yeah. That is a lot of fun. But that game was it was one of those things where I just kept going back to it because I just had so much fun with it. I must have played another 5-6 hours after finishing the story, because A, I wanted to platinum it, and B, I just had so much fun going around and doing it. So
I love it.
Man, I think that's pretty much it for me. We don't have any New Year's plans. We were supposed to have some friends come over, and they were actually going to spend the night, because they have 2 girls, 11 and 9, I think, and Piper loves playing with them. And they were going to spend the night, but they live up in Michigan now, and she used to live here, but they're actually going to go up earlier. So I don't know what we're going to do New Year's Eve. I know I'm watching some football.
Boom.
And then after that, we'll figure it out. But I know what's going to happen. She's going to be like, let's go to dinner. I'm like, but the game starts at 8 or 7 or whatever.
Right.
So she's going to be mad at me, I'm sure. I'm sure we'll have pizza and beer and football. It'll be great.
You're going to be staring over her shoulder the whole time. You go to J. Alexander's.
Right.
Yeah, we were thinking of doing dinner out, but we were like, nah, we'll probably just make some dinner at home.
We did that last year, and it kind of was a last minute thing. And we grabbed Piper and we went to Moto, which is like this, trendy like place, like right near the Gulch area, and it was freaking packed. And we were like,
"Oh, I bet it was."
Yeah, maybe we should just go home. But it was. We actually had a really fun time, because we did a late dinner like at 9:00, and that's when they could fit us in. And yeah, I mean, everybody was out and about. Valet was crazy, and like people were all in their 2015 hats at the time. And I'm just like, I'm old. I just want to go home, watching TV. Ball drops, kiss the wife. Good night.
Exactly.
Yeah, New Year's is going to be that this year, but there's going to be like even more people, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Nashville just keeps growing every year. So.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're expecting a pretty big turnout for the New Year's Eve celebration. So it'll be good.
Gracious.
That's it for me.
Well, 46 minutes into the show.
Yeah, pretty much.
We kind of all stretched it out because there's nothing that much news. That, you know, it's the week of Christmas, you know, and all this business. But I'll ask you anyway. Router. You got it?
Yeah, sure.
Well, let's do it.
Awesome. This will be great. New releases, none. Charts, none. Oops, none. Back to you guys.
Nice. Yeah, 000.
Yeah,
I like it.
Really, there's nothing out there. The charts weren't updated since the 12th of December, so I don't even want to bother with that. And we had no oops, which is amazing.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah, we're actually legit. It was a Christmas miracle that we have no oops. How about that?
Either that or everybody was just nice.
Yeah, that's true. Exactly. So, yeah.
You know what's funny? So, the day after, I think it was the day after we recorded what was it, 2 days? I don't remember. Guess who did a secret show in Nashville with her new band?
Who?
Kesha.
No.
Yes. I was like, how much stuff on the podcast do we call?
Wow. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And I bet she played this Christmas.
That would be amazing.
Could you
if she
imagine? If somebody went to the show, somebody we got to find out the set list. That'd be amazing.
They said it was like a country version of, because, you know, I don't know if people know this, but like Kesha and Dr. Luke are in a bunch of like, her producer are in a bunch of like a bunch of like legal stuff back and forth, and she wanted to be dropped by him but she still owes him like, I think like another album another album, and stuff like that. So she hasn't been doing music. And so it just happened to be that we made a joke about her last week, and then she came to town because she's from Nashville.
Right.
And she went to school down the street from where I live. And she's got a new band together. They have the stupidest name. I'm not even going to say the name, but you can look it up.
Oh.
It's just look it up.
Is it vulgar?
It's stupid. Kinda.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. It's not vulgar. It's just like, why name your band that? Now everybody, I mean, so if you're listening, just go look it up, and you're going to be like, oh. See, that's funny. It's funny. It's just kind of
oh, come on, you can
weird.
say it.
I don't really know what it is though. So yeah, exactly.
It's called yeast infection. That's amazing. Which is probably what she has constantly. So that's awesome.
Yeah. So
that's pretty funny.
That's a new low for us.
Yeah, that's a new low for Nashville. Way to put us on the map, Kesha. Really love that.
Mm-hmm. So she was doing like, I guess, country versions of her big songs and all that. They had some
under that band name.
Yeah,
that must be a temporary thing.
I think it's just like you don't have anything else to do and you're bored.
Well,
and so you do that.
Somehow it was the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Unbelievable.
So anyway, Hall.
I don't know how you follow that.
Yeah, how do you follow that? Besides, go get some prescription.
Hey, The Force Awakens is done over $1 billion.
Yep, I got to go see it again.
12 days.
It's over $1 billion.
12 days, it's made $1 billion.
It's broken the record. In 12 days, it made $1 billion worldwide.
Man, that only took 3 times longer than Grand Theft Auto 5.
Sure.
Grand Theft Auto made its first billion in 4 days.
Yeah,
Ooh.
but it sells for 60.
That's true. So these movies are almost that
These movies are
expensive.
getting
really
there.
close.
I think
They're getting there with
I think
this
our tickets
popcorn.
were like $12 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we got ours through Fandango, and it was like 2 for $25.
I got the matinee, suckers. Woo.
I was looking for the matinee. I was like, "Where's the $6 tickets?"
I got those 5 o'clock opening day.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't even opened in China yet, so
It just did because I saw
okay.
I think it opened. Yeah, because I saw the premiere photos.
Well,
On
there you
seventh
go.
of the
Now it's
world.
going to be significantly higher.
Yep.
China is the second most movie-going
Populated.
country.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Yes, they are huge.
it's kind of crazy that it didn't open there too.
Yeah.
And then are they second most populated or first? Do they beat India?
Oh, yeah.
think
I
they
think-
do.
I think they do. It's pretty
They're
close.
they're both over 1 billion though, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Huh.
It's insane.
Crazy.
They could fund Star Wars by themselves.
Yes, they could. If
Oh,
each of you
gosh.
just give $1.
Exactly. Yeah. We have
Has
an
Firefox
amazing.
been bugging you?
Yeah, so they have.
Every time you open it up, it's like, if everyone just donated $1 right now.
And then you say, quit Chrome.
Yeah, exactly. I think Wikipedia's got that going on right now too.
Yeah, they do. With Firefox, I mean, I can totally understand Firefox. They're the best.
Yeah.
They are
Yeah, I don't.
the best browser.
I'm not a Chrome fan necessarily.
You know, I wasn't before. I actually used Safari for a lot of it, but actually Chrome's extensions for web developers is so much better. So
like Chrome.
I've been using Chrome.
Yeah, that does make sense. I just use the inspect element feature of Firefox, but Chrome does have a lot more extended stuff.
Yeah, there's some good like responsive extensions. There's some validation extensions, all kinds of fun stuff. So yeah, I switched actually just recently. Back in November, I was like, Safari was doing fine, but then I was like, let me play around with Chrome, and I actually really enjoy it.
That's what happens on the last episode of the year of this show. We talk about browsers.
Yeah. Browsers and poop and Kesha.
Exactly.
Happy
Somehow they all
25th.
go together.
Happy 2015, everybody.
Exactly. I had a little bit of news. I think we actually talked about this when it was on Kickstarter, but it was I couldn't believe it was this long ago. But Mega Man had a Kickstarter 2 years ago.
Oh, wow.
For a board game,
Huh.
and it's finally coming out.
Yeah, I
Wow.
guess we did talk about that.
And I think 2 years is too long
Way too long
to be waiting for a freaking
for
Kickstarter.
a board game.
Yeah.
Well, just for like Kickstarter to finally send you the thing from the last time you gave them $10.
I mean,
Right.
was it a fan made project?
I think so. It was funded on December 12th, 2013.
Oh man,
Most
come
of
on.
that time had to be legal then. Like,
Could you
getting the
imagine?
license.
Yeah, they had to get the licensing for it.
I mean, it was funded the same day it started, but you're like, sheesh Louise, like,
Oh
That's
yeah,
a
that
little
was a
long.
long time to wait.
2 years, right? That's way
That's a
too
little
long for a
long,
doggone
yeah.
Kickstarter.
That would have been like us playing the first Tomb Raider and then putting down our pre-order for Rise of the Tomb
Yeah.
Raider.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. And being like, ooh, I can't wait to play it.
On my PS4.
Exactly. So Mega Man, the board game, is coming. It'll obviously go to the backers first. There was 2,639 backers, raised $415,041. And so I don't know how, I like board games and all, but I'd much rather play Mega Man than play the board game.
That's one
Did
of
you have
those
anything-
good, fast, cheap. You can only pick two things. If it's going to
Exactly.
be good and fast, it's not going to be cheap. But in
Right.
this case, I think it was good and cheap, so it wasn't fast.
Right.
There you go.
Hall, did you have anything else?
This modding team for XCOM,
Yeah.
they made this mod called The Long War, and I never knew it was on Mac. I was interested in trying it, but it's on Mac, Linux, and Windows. They are actually making their own game now. So,
I saw that.
Wow.
Yeah, they're getting ready to kickstart their own game, Terra Invicta.
Huh.
And it's a grand strategy game in which the player leads the defense of Earth during an alien invasion.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Sounds super familiar.
Yeah, why wouldn't they go with something a little different?
You can get powers and everything, I bet.
Yeah.
That's really weird. Why would they do that?
Why would you do that?
I don't know. Maybe
you already have the models made or something?
Maybe they're feeling like hampered by development time of the like XCOM team, so they're trying to just make their own XCOM.
Let's get this thing out quick.
Yeah.
Huh.
Like they would, I mean, because I could see if they're a small team and they like have a lot of like are able to kind of deploy things quickly, I could see them getting to their third game by the time XCOM 3 comes out.
Man, I cannot wait for that second one to come out.
Oh man, I wish they were doing console releases.
I know.
I want it.
I'm not too upset about it, only because I don't think that it'll be, well, I'm hoping it's not that much of a system hog, but I just can't wait to freaking play that game. I love that game.
I don't think it'll be much of a system hog either. And I mean, I can play it on my Mac, but I would prefer to play it on my couch.
How long would you wait?
Maybe 6 months.
You could play
that's really long.
You could play XCOM again just to wet your whistle.
Exactly. So you would say, if they said, all right, XCOM 2 comes out because it comes out soon, February, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to come out in February. Who knows? It could get moved again.
Yeah. So, and then they said, but it's coming out on consoles in December. Would you wait all year till Christmas to play it?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like,
you love XCOM.
I can still pick up the first one and play and still enjoy it, but
he also loves Fallout 4 though too. So
yeah, I was gonna say I do have a lot of stuff to play.
You do.
So, but I don't see why 2K wouldn't be like, you guys need to get this out on console day and date, or else it's just going to get stale.
I would think so. I would think they'd want that out as soon as possible.
Of course.
Yeah, because they lose the possibility of getting a lot of console sales by not getting the console version out at the same time.
Well, when's the last time you saw a PC video game commercial?
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just thinking, even from the marketing side of things, like, why would you only release it on PC? Like, who's going to even know?
I mean, I know we've asked this question a lot. Did it just not do what they expected on console? Because it was a pretty, like, highly touted game.
Yeah.
It's hard because highly touted doesn't necessarily equal dollars. You know what I mean?
It's true.
Just like a Grammy doesn't, a Grammy doesn't necessarily mean that your album made a bunch of money.
Yeah.
But I would think that it wouldn't be that much more expensive.
That's what I'm saying.
Make
that
it across the board.
That game is not necessarily a AAA game. Like,
no, it's not. It's got a more of an indie feel to it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it in the sense that it's being released by a major publisher and stuff. Like, yeah, it's a AAA game in that sense, but it doesn't cost AAA dollars to make that game.
I couldn't imagine it does.
No.
So, Hall, you'll be able to speak to this a little bit. There's a guy, I couldn't find his name. I mean, it's probably around somewhere. But he has beaten Fallout 4 with 0 kills.
Yep.
I was hoping somebody would be able to figure out how to do that.
And even Bethesda was impressed by that, apparently.
Hinckley is his last name. And so I guess he has some kind of, you have different strengths and weaknesses, and one of them, I guess, is persuasion. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I guess he's got that crank to where he could talk his way out of a bunch of situations.
That's pretty incredible.
You
the
can
characters
do that.
Kill each other instead of him having to. So he's not saying there's no death, but he personally doesn't have to kill anybody in the whole game.
That's a wow.
How did he get through the sequence then with the power armor?
I have no idea, but
I'll have to look more into this.
Yeah, you have to look into it. But they said it almost breaks the game. I don't know what that means, but I haven't played Fallout 4. I would have enjoyed the story more if I knew anything about Fallout.
Dude, if you do play it, I recommend that you check out like boosting your boosting that ability that allows you to persuade people. I think it's just straight up called persuasion. Like, I don't know why it's escaping me right now. Probably because it's 6:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
But
yeah.
I have my speech leveled up like most of the way to where I can talk my way out of situations as well.
Oh, that's good.
Like,
Did you do that in Witcher as well?
Yeah.
Or you didn't play Witcher? Did you play Witcher?
Yeah.
I forget if you played Witcher.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, you played Witcher.
You can kind of smooth talk your way through that game too. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they got the idea from Fallout, because that's been in Fallout since at least 2, like Fallout 2.
Yeah, I've seen that in a couple games where they call it something else. Maybe they call it persuasion, but they also call it oh gosh,
influence, right?
No,
Could
that's
be.
not the word I'm thinking of, but it's not like, yeah, I don't know.
Charisma?
That's what I wanted to say is charisma. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
In Witcher 3, is that what you're talking about?
No, not in Witcher. I'm just saying in other games have kind of used that same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that kind of makes sense.
Is it weird that I didn't really do that much? I focused more on my
didn't either.
armor and my health and my guns and called it a day. I was like,
Me too. I was like,
persuade,
if you don't like it, let's fight.
I'm out of here. Let's shoot this guy in the head.
Yeah, I'm like, let's fist fight about it.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just super fun, like when you encounter a villain, to just kind of be like, you know what?
Negotiate with him.
Yeah, like, you know what? No.
These are
we
not
don't
the
need
droids
to
you're looking
fight.
for.
Yeah.
Yep. Put down your weapon and walk away.
That happened
you will
that happened to
unlock
me
this.
in one of the missions in Fallout just recently, and it was like, the guy was like, you know what? I'll give you 20 seconds. Just get out of here.
Nice.
Like, we're not going to fight. So,
Yeah, see, I'd be
there
like,
you go.
shiv right to the back.
Shank to the side.
Yep.
I'm going to shank you.
Yep.
That's your choices. Talk it out or tell him you're going to shank him.
Yep.
I'm going to shank
Oh,
you.
don't even tell him. Just shank him.
You get into situations in Fallout like that where you just can threaten somebody and they back away.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah. I
So-
think, didn't you say that was like that? What game was that? There was a game that was like that too, where you didn't really have that many bullets, but you could raise your gun and people thought you had bullets.
Oh, yeah.
And so you
yeah.
could kind of back them off you a little
I
bit.
don't remember which game that was.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Yes. Was it called Alive? Or it was one
I
of
don't
those.
remember.
It was like
It's close to that.
it's kind of like a Last of Us thing. It was kind of like
I Am Alive, maybe.
I Am Alive. Yeah, I think that's what it
I think
was.
that might be what it was.
Nice. You got anything else, Hall?
That'll do.
That'll do, pig.
That'll
do. Well, every week we ask you guys a question. Last week was no different. We asked you guys, what are you looking the most forward to in gaming in 2016? Starting over on the forums, I am Droot said No Man's Sky for sure. And if Horizon Zero Dawn comes out in 2016, that game looks amazing, but I won't be surprised if it's not coming until 2017. Chris, Uncle Bread fan, 1/3 of the YouTube Married to the Games team. He said PlayStation VR, hashtag haters gonna hate. I don't know if it'll be for me, but I'm excited to give it a shot. You know what, Chris?
Nah.
Count me as one of the haters, brother.
I'm
But
hating.
you could just shake it off for sure. Hop Tongar, Brett T. Shoot, how do we say his last name?
Bodden.
Bodden.
I almost
Dang
forgot
it.
too.
And I even played with him in freaking Star Wars. Golly. He said, getting caught up on my 2015 backlog. I've spent most of 2015 playing 2014 games, and I currently have 5 games still in plastic that I won't play until 2016.
Oof.
The one new game I'll play next year for sure is Uncharted 4.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Over on the Twitter sphere, Jamin Bissett at Jamin Bissett. The return of JRPGs like Final Fantasy 15, Persona 5, Ni no Kuni 2, Valkyria Chronicles, and Star Ocean 5.
Well, that's right up your alley there, brother.
Yeah, some of them. Even though I'll probably play all of them.
You're going to play all of them. Who are you kidding, dude?
I did play Ni no Kuni 1, Wrath of the White Witch, and I did like it a lot.
There you go.
Herman the Hermit at Manga Man 32. Uncharted 4. I also hear rumors of Final Fantasy 15 coming in summertime along with Persona 5. Planning vacation days. carefully. We got a lot of JRPG guys coming out of the woodwork.
They're coming out of the woodwork for you, brother.
Yeah, thank you. Not leaving me out here stranded. John at Sir John 11, Uncharted 4, Fire Emblem Fates, and Quantum Break.
Quantum Break does look pretty good.
Quantum Break does look pretty good. Blessing Adioe at Blessing Jr. Mirror's Edge, Catalyst, and Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Both games whom I think their predecessors are way underrated. I gotta agree, man. Mirror's Edge was fun.
Yeah, Deus Ex was too.
I never played that.
The last one.
I didn't play any of them.
The last one I think is coming free on Xbox next month.
Ooh. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I didn't play that far into it, but it's pretty good. So
nice.
There was just so much other stuff to play.
I know.
That's right. Lane White at Lane Storm. I'm excited about moving to the new house.
Yes.
And catching up on the to-do list and preparations for Kingdom Hearts 3. Yes, man. I'm getting a lot of support
you are getting
this
all
week.
kinds of love right now. This has been the year, honestly, 2015 has been the year of game.
Squat.
Year of Chubby Ninja.
It's the year of Chubby Ninja.
It's the year of the Chubby Ninja.
That's right.
For sure. Oh, man. Final Fantasy 7. I got all these JRPG. Come on, man. I'm feeling squad. I'm just kidding.
That's awesome.
I'm literally getting, I'm definitely like tipping into drunk at this point.
Now you're getting
so tired. I think like one of my eyes is closed, one's open.
I look forward to hearing your answers.
What's that?
Your
Exactly.
answers are going to be good.
I'm be like, I don't know, man, peacocks and hot dogs. Be like, what are you talking about?
What are you saying? Go to bed.
Exactly. Oh, man. Well, you guys know where to find us. Facebook.com/married to the games, Twitter.com/MTTGcast.
Gabe, you can leave the podcast as soon as your sleep machine turns off.
That's right. Exactly. That's good, Hall.
Go check out the website, marriedtothegames.com. Check out the forum. We are talking and having a ball. We're talking games, game talk, and real talk, and deal talk. So there's a little something for everybody.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. And check out the YouTube channel. We're over 1,000 videos now.
It's amazing.
That's crazy.
Over 1,000 videos over there.
2 to 1,000.
Yeah, 3.
We went from suspended to over 1,000. Wow.
We're getting shot in freaking 4K and stuff like this. I mean, stuff is changing.
It's amazing.
I feel there's a little shift in the air. Just around the river bend.
All right there, Pocahontas. Settle down.
Thanks. Oh, man. Hall?
Rate us on iTunes so we have something to talk about.
Let's give them something to talk about.
Get a Reba. Is that Reba? No. That's no, don't tell me. Melissa Etheridge?
There it is.
Maybe.
Whew. That was a close one.
I can't remember.
That was going to be a oops for sure.
Yep.
You could just persuade us that it was Melissa Etheridge.
Yeah.
That would do good.
It was Melissa Etheridge.
Your persuasion skill is quite high.
Okay, we don't have to fight then.
Okay.
I got +3 persuasion.
All right, you have 20 seconds.
Well, if Willa got 20 seconds, let's get into some questions.
We're going to start with Facebook, Brett T. Bodden. It is Bodden, yes. As 1 year passes and we all get a little older, I can't help but think about our own gaming mortality. We are going to be the first generation of gamers to become senile. Sad thought, I know. But even sadder is the thought of getting too old to game. I often wonder, will I tire of gaming as I age, or will I become too physically frail to game? Will there eventually be a senior citizen discount on games, or a whole new genre of games for the geriatric?
Interesting.
So my question is this: how old do you think you'll be when you stop gaming? What do you think will make you stop? As always, thank you for answering my question and for putting on such a great show. Thursday has become my new favorite day of the week as I wait in eager anticipation for the show to drop. Keep up the good work, gentlemen.
Ooh.
Thanks, Brett.
Thanks,
That's
man.
awesome. Dude, this is a really good topic. Like,
That's a great
really
question.
great question, too.
I would have never come up with that.
No, I mean, senior citizen discount. What a great idea.
Yeah, let's get it.
And when can I get on that? I'm close.
Yeah, right.
I want to just keep doing this as much as possible because, to be honest, it helps. I think gaming, and I'm always an advocate for, I think gaming gives you, it definitely exercises the brain. And I
Yes.
like that. And that's the thing I don't want to go away is my brain.
We know that for sure.
That's the last thing on earth for me to have any type of issues with that. That would probably be the death of me anyway. But I think games really help that way. They develop your skills. You have to think about things. You have to make decisions, and you have to, it's not just sitting down and shooting people in the head anymore. I think it's something beyond that. So I would love to keep gaming as much as I possibly could.
Yeah. I got to go with you, man. I mean, I could definitely see if life got crazy.
Yeah.
And you're just like having to kill it just to make it. You know what I mean? I could see that like in gaming having to take a back seat. But even in that, I don't know if I haven't watched all of it, but I know in House of Cards, Kevin Spacey.
Oh yeah.
Like that's his like release.
That's his release.
Is playing Call of Duty.
He plays a lot of Call of Duty.
Yeah. And so, man, about getting older, I don't know any old gamers. I know that we do have a couple listeners that I've heard of.
They're in their 50s.
Older. Yeah, 50s and 60s. But I don't know any like 80-year-old gamers.
Yeah.
Like my grandfather can't work email, internet, none of that stuff.
Yeah.
And so,
when do you get to that point where you just like
I ain't got time for it no more?
When we look at things that we can't work,
right?
That's pretty much going to be it. Like, what's the next thing that like our grandkids are going to have self-driving cars and going to be like, how do you work this darn thing?
Right. But
that's a good point.
But here's the thing:
that
all three of us are tech guys, though. We're always into what's new. I would think we would try to at least go for it and give it a shot.
Yeah, but if they do something like, video gaming is now you on this, Omni disc, and you can walk this way and that way, and you're
would you do it?
I can't do all that.
Right.
I remember back when they only had 17 buttons.
Right. And 4 triggers. But yeah, it's like, it's an interesting point because now that I think gaming is just constantly, it's such a huge industry now. Like, what does that do? Like, but the thing is, we won't really know until further down the road,
it's crazy.
For our sake, I hope we've reached a plateau so they don't add like too many new things that kind of scare people off.
Well, I think too, we know that the console generations are going to get longer and longer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So unless there's like some kind of weird boom in technology to where they're like putting something out every 4 years.
Right.
We know that it's probably going to start sinking into the every 10 year to 12, 13 year range.
I think technology evolves really fast, but I don't think it's that fast. You know what I mean?
It's the price too. Like if they were to put out a $500 console every 4 years, like that's not going to be a viable strategy.
No, that's not going to fly with anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good question,
That's
man.
A great question, Brett.
Question.
Thanks for that. All right, moving on to Twitter at dspin67. Congrats, Hall. So, which one of you will cry the heart?
Congrats, everybody.
Yeah, everybody was giving you all kinds of love, man. It was great.
It's so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So they said, which one of you will cry the hardest when your daughter/daughters get married? And then that Chowfie kicks in. He says, I can answer that. TR will cry the hardest due to emotions and allergies. Well, guess what? Not anymore, sucker. Not my allergies. My allergies have been awesome. I haven't had any issues.
I'm not a crier at that kind of stuff.
No, I don't. I like, it depends. If the guy's a
then
loser, then I'm going to be crying for her.
No, we're going to have a conversation.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to have a conversation. But,
like, hey, I need you to go to Uncle Gabe's house and take a Carl with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Go over there.
So,
have a sit down with old Uncle Gabe.
It's always a happy time. And, like, I know, I would look at it from when I got married, too. And we had just a great time. It was a great day. And, everything was fine. I don't think there'll be a whole lot of crying.
Did her dad cry?
He always cries.
Does he?
He's a big softie.
That's
really
Jenny's
is.
dad too. Jenny's dad can't even talk about family.
Such a big softie.
I'm serious. Like, we'll be sitting around. I mean, a regular day. Let's, just a Thursday.
Yep.
And be like, man, I know, blah, 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 blah. And Jenny's doing her tattoos thing. And, she's really killing. He's like, yeah, she's doing great with that. I'm like,
that is exactly Lauren's dad. He's the exact same way.
Awesome. That's so great.
Yep. No, it was good. It was like he gave me a big old hug, and it was great. But yeah,
That's funny.
we'll see. It just depends.
How old do you see yourself crying at your daughter's
I
wedding?
definitely will.
I'm sure I'll bust a tear, but I won't be like, "Wah!"
I can't speak for that many years in the future, but yeah, I probably will.
I don't see you crying.
I could do it.
I see me crying. I mean, clearly everybody else sees me crying too, so I'll take it.
That's funny. Jenny was so disappointed that I didn't cry when she came down the aisle.
So right off the bat, she's already mad at you. Not even an hour into your marriage.
Yeah, we go back and watch the video like months later, and she was like, I can't believe you didn't cry. And I don't know if I was more offensive, but I was like,
right, exactly.
I said, cry at what?
Exactly.
Oh, no.
What's there to cry about?
You just poured salt in the wound.
He totally just opened up a can of whoop. It was awesome.
Well, I really didn't understand. Like,
Right.
what did you
What's
want me
the
to cry
question?
for?
Like, why?
Yeah.
Why
I can't believe you
mad at
didn't
me?
cry. Cry at what? Like, nothing happened.
Cry out of happiness.
That's
Cry
so
that you coming
funny.
down the
You
thing.
don't
Like, I
happy
know
cry?
you're coming. I happy cry for other people.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
I happy cried. I happy
Like, I
cried
can't
when
watch
we found out we were having a baby, and I happy
Of course.
cried when I found out she was a girl.
Absolutely, brother. I did the
Really?
same thing.
Yeah,
No, man, none of that. I
you
cried
found out
like
Remy was a boy, and you're like, oh, all right.
I was like, sweet.
You
Let's-
heartless man, you. No, I'm kidding.
Well, I mean, I was excited. I was like,
Of course
yes. But I was like, oh boy. I
Yeah,
can't
no,
believe it's a
no,
boy.
we did, and I don't think either of us did any of that too. I was just like, oh, that's really great. It's one of those.
You don't cry when you get on stage, man. Come on, you
Exactly.
don't happy cry.
I happy, like, I can't watch Extreme Makeover Home Edition
Oh, me neither. But
or Army people coming home.
oh yeah,
No,
If an
yeah.
Army person comes home, I am bawling.
yep.
For sure.
Yeah.
But just stuff in my own life, I'm a little bit more like, yeah, man, cool. It's a girl. That's awesome.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So which gun am we getting? Okay, so
Right.
we're getting the Uzi, right?
Right, shotgun.
Which one
or
am I not going to
sawed-off?
miss with?
Oh, that's great.
Because now I got 3 girls whose boyfriends I got to shoot.
Yep. There you go.
I got Piper, I got Amara, I got unnamed.
Unnamed.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. That's that was a great question. Thank you for that. Let's
I don't
move
even
on.
know which question that started.
Yeah, it's, who's going to cry the hardest
crying.
at your
Yeah,
daughter's
yeah.
wedding?
Yeah.
Jamin Bissett, what is the one thing you regret not doing in 2015?
Ooh.
Good question.
What did I not do this year?
Yeah.
You guys both should be E3, really.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm kind of glad I didn't go to this year because it was all you. I'm glad that you had that experience. Like,
What? I'm happy
This was
for
my
you.
4th time going.
I'm
I
happy
know.
for you to be the man on the ground because
No, I'm
I
going-
like just sitting at home watching everything and being like,
I
okay,
did too.
that's
I
cool.
did too. Yeah.
Like I don't have to run from lobby to lobby. I don't have to do any of that stuff.
yeah, I do like that, but
I don't like conventions.
I think this year I want to be there though because I know we're going to have some Last of Us news, and I know there's going to be some other stuff happening. So I don't know.
Y'all need to be there just to experience this just one time. It's
Yeah,
not
I do
about
want
like
to. Yeah, I definitely want
necessarily
to.
like needing to like a convention.
And I got news
Yeah.
for you, Hall. I don't think you're going anywhere because your daughter's birth is kind of around that corner. So you
Pretty
may not
much.
you may not be going anywhere.
Oh, that's
I'm
right.
okay with that.
Yeah.
Her and I will watch it on TV.
There you go.
Amen.
Raise them right,
like
brother.
that.
Raise them right. I love
she
that.
won't, she
right.
won't know what she's looking at, but she'll just be like, okay, whatever.
It takes a village. You're like, so why are you so excited about all this blurry stuff?
Yeah, exactly. I'm going back to sleep.
Exactly.
Feed me.
She's going to be saying that as she comes out. She's going to be like, why are you so excited?
Yeah.
Here I am.
What are you crying about? Stop crying.
Crying, Dad.
You didn't just get pushed through a birth canal.
Oh, Dad.
No, Dad.
He's
That's
always crying.
It's awesome.
I got all A's. He was crying. ate all my breakfast. He was crying.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to take her to see kids' movies as she grows up. She's going to be like, why are you crying? God, those kids' movies, they rip your heart out.
They get to you,
Yeah,
don't
they really do. Be like Shrek 19.
Yep. Toy Story 28.
Still in the groove.
Man, I don't know what I regret not doing in 2015. I don't know.
I don't really live with many regrets.
I try not to regret a whole lot if I can avoid it.
I'm trying to make good decisions.
The only thing I can think of is like, I started 2015 thinking like, yeah, I'm going to do a mileage log. I'm going to keep like good, meticulous receipt
tax
documents.
notes.
Stuff.
Yeah, how'd that work out for you?
It didn't work out.
Yeah.
I
many
have
months
a
did you get
box of
into it?
receipts that I'll have to go through.
Yes, you will.
That always happens too.
Did you keep any mileage?
I mean, I keep track of it like by like kind of notating those days, but like I don't have a log.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
like if I make a big drive, I write it
You
down.
didn't make it super easy on yourself.
No, I never do. It's always at the end of the year. I'm like, I have to reconcile everything like over a 2-day period.
Well, let's add on to this question from Dante Logos at Dante Logos. What are your goals for the new year? For me, a new job in a different state. So,
I hope your boss isn't listening.
yeah, right. Exactly.
We've already gotten some people fired.
Yeah, exactly. We already got somebody fired.
Yeah, right. We don't need another one. I mean, for me, this may go kind of hand in hand. Like, I want to pay more attention to details, small details, because I think sometimes I kind of get too excited and I skip over things. And it's not just in gaming, it's like in life. Like, I want to pay attention to the details, and maybe that's something I regret not doing in 2015. Not that I had a whole lot to, as far as decision making to do, but just gather all the information, process it, and make a sound decision based on that. And that I think you could do in life in general. And I think I'd want to do that. Like, my thing has always been to be consistent, but at the same time, pay attention. Just stop, look, and listen for a little bit and see, and gather the information for you to make the right decision.
Nice.
There you go.
That makes sense to me. I like it. I
don't think you can go wrong with that answer.
Nope.
Yeah. And lose weight. How about that? No, we'll throw that one in there too.
That's like every year for everybody.
Every year for dude, it's already starting. If I have to see Oprah on another Weight Watchers commercial one more time, I'm gonna blow my brains out. She's on like because we've been watching some on-demand stuff, TV shows, and catching up, and like we can't fast forward through everything, and then you see good old Oprah's there. Join this journey with me. Oh Lord, here we go again, Oprah.
That's better than them doggone Sarah McLachlan commercials that used to come on.
I've seen those too. No. They're all over the place.
Tell me you cried that one, Gabe.
ASPCA commercial this year was Silent Night, like with all these puppies and cats. Come on, man.
I'm like, what are you trying to do to somebody? What are you trying to do?
Oh, yeah, awful.
Ugh. Lord have mercy.
Give Thaxton a hug. I'm just glad to have you, buddy.
I got my old dog to worry about. Exactly.
Every time I see one of those commercials, I hug my dogs. I'm like, you're never going to have to worry about that.
That's right.
You'll always
never have
a home.
You'll always have two eyes.
You'll always have Sarah McLachlan. Oh, so great.
No, this year was Lori Loughlin, wasn't it?
Yes, it was Lori Loughlin.
I don't even know who that is. There's a Lori Loughlin and a something McLaughlin.
There's anything ending with "n." We're good.
And Alyssa
Milano does something else.
Oh yeah, she does. I don't know, something.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
Snowmageddon.
Some other heartstring tugger.
I think she was Snowmageddon.
Any other goals for the new year, gentlemen?
Oh man. Probably got to eat less bread.
That sucks.
Don't fill up on bread.
Don't fill up on bread. Have more soups.
Drink your calories.
Let me tell you something. Have more soups. If you start with a soup, it's more filling.
Yeah, I like soups.
I love me some soups, especially now it's getting colder. But can we talk about what's up with 70 degrees on Christmas Day?
Can we talk about Steve Harvey?
Can we not talk about
Steve Harvey? Let's talk about the weather.
I'd rather talk about the weather than Steve Harvey.
Yeah, what was up with that? 76 on Christmas Day?
Yeah, 76 and rain.
Felt like a summer
nice.
day.
It was really nice.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was crazy.
It was a cold night though, boy.
Yeah,
We went out to Opryland.
Well, that's
to
right.
see
Yeah,
the lights.
it cooled off pretty quickly, huh?
Oh yeah, all these days have been really nice.
I can't tell if we're going to have, like, if this is like the calm before the storm and we're going to have like apocalyptic winter storms, or it's just going to be this mellow this winter. I don't know.
El Nino, man, El Nino.
No, yeah, probably.
I think according to the Farmer's Almanac, we're supposed to get something in February, maybe.
We usually do.
What
I
mean
don't know.
something?
We'll get a
Like we're
storm
going to
in
get
February.
some cold weather of some kind.
It's
Like
going
we
to
had,
start
like
hitting
we had
already.
this year, where
You
we
need the
had
Farmer's
the
Almanac
ice
to know
storm.
it's going to be cold in February.
Yeah.
They do it based on math.
Based on math and history.
Yeah.
February.
February.
I do not know how to say that month right.
Yeah, we've
That
had
sounds
this
so
discussion.
stereotypical when I say it. When I try to say it the way I think you're supposed to say it, I'm like, February.
Yep. All right, moving on. At Spencer Stapleton at Krypton TKMC. It has been a while since the podcast had an interview. Any chance of some interviews in 2016 or guest appearances by the kids? Well, that'd be fun. If they're up, but the problem is they wouldn't be up.
Exactly. And well, I'm not trying to have them up.
Hey, just make Amara's sleep thing go off a little earlier.
Oh, she'll get up.
If we do maybe if we do an evening podcast, we'll have the kids on
Yeah, that sounds good.
because they're up late.
Mm-hmm. They are up late.
Yeah, we need to get some sort of an interview going. Gabe, you're on it.
Yeah, all right.
You're the chief interview guy.
I'll work on it.
I kind of want to hear like an interview with Stancil now that he's moved through a couple of
Yeah, I'd love to hear from him.
couple different places now.
Nice.
Yeah, because how long was he at Microsoft?
Like 6 months, right?
I mean, I don't even know if it was that long.
Yeah, like a minute.
Tell us
Yeah.
everything you know.
Yeah, he was there
Well,
for 3
there's this
days.
Elite controller, but you already know about that.
Exactly.
I think we're
Are we good
about
with that?
done there.
I think we're done. I was waiting for somebody to say something. All right, John at Sir John 11. What is the first new game, meaning you have not played before, no remakes, you will play in 2016? Mine is Fire Emblem Fates for the 3DS.
That'll probably be Far Cry.
Yeah, but that's one you've played before. Well, that's a series you've played before. I mean, I'm looking forward to Horizon. But
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to
He
be out in
said Fire
2016.
Emblem, right? Isn't that an older series?
Meaning you have not played
thought so,
before
too.
or no remakes.
Yeah,
That's fine.
That's a new game.
That's fine. That'll work. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you on Primal. I'm really looking forward to that. Really looking forward to that.
I think that the quantum
Quantum Break.
situation we were talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
When's that come out?
2020.
Sometime next year. Yeah, exactly. That or The Division. Freak. Can we get some The Division
The
over here?
Division.
If that game ain't coming out.
The Division 2 coming 2022. Unbelievable. Okay. Final question. Fraser Morgan at Fraser Morgan 7. What 2016 game do you want to follow the Fallout 4 model? Announced and released within 6 months.
All of them.
Yeah. I mean, I think Far Cry will follow kind of that model of open world, kind of making your own decisions. I'd like to see Horizon do that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to see Quantum Break do that as well. So there you have it.
Seriously. Quantum Break's been announced, but like, I just want, I don't know how long is too long.
Yeah.
I've wanted that to be a question of the week. Maybe I had one this week, but maybe that one will be it.
But I think you instinctively will be like, all right, because I put in work on Witcher 3, like 2 months worth of it, actually. 2.5, I should say. And it's just because I enjoyed it. Like, I looked forward to getting up every morning and playing it because I was like, all right, what are we going to do next? What are we going to do next? There is a point, like, once you're finished with it and you go back and do a few things, then you're like, okay, I think I'm done with this game. And it's just, it's all based on when you want to quit. So I don't think there's really any formula for it. I think it depends on your gaming style. Like, I'll go on, you could tell, like, look at the comparisons with Tomb Raider. Like, Ed's only played 19 hours. I've played 33, and he's had it longer than I had. But it's just one of the things I just enjoy. I want to look around. I like to do that stuff. And there will be a point where I'm like, all right, I'm done with this.
There you go.
So, I don't know. I am not mad at these models at all, but I'm a little nervous for Fallout just because it is going to be a marathon, but I got a month and a half probably until Primal. So I'm just going to go all in with it.
Come on, Primal.
Was the question kind of like, what do you think will, or what would you like to see get announced and then get released pretty quickly after? Because we had Fallout 4 announcement at E3 and then we had it out in the holiday.
Oh, I know. I see what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Because I was trying to think of what I would like to see. Because we could see something like an XCOM announcement at E3, like XCOM coming to consoles, and then see that happen shortly after.
That would be sick.
You know what? I thought he was talking about the Fallout 4 model of play, like the open world style. But what he talks about is it's being announced and then released within 6 months.
Yeah, quick announcement.
See, I like that because it's you don't have to have it linger.
Dude. Last of Us 2 announced and released within 6 months. It'll never happen, but that would be
that'd be incredible.
That would be awesome.
You know how many people would lose their minds if they announced that at E3?
I would.
I would lose my mind.
I might throw a shoe on stage. Hiya, here's my shoe.
That would be amazing.
I think we'll get the Last of Us 2 announcement at E3, but I think it'll be holiday 2017 when they release
it's going to be
it's
going to be a teaser, just like Thief's End was, where you'll see Joel or Ellie's face, and that's it.
Yep, pretty much.
I'm already calling that one.
And it's going to say actual in-game footage or in-engine footage or something.
In-engine footage. Yep, exactly.
Nice.
That's a wrap, Jack. Gabe, go to bed.
Well, I want to leave you guys with this.
Mm-hmm.
The town that Christmas forgot.
Oh, you did it. Thank you.
On his way to a luxury resort for the Christmas holiday, banker Charles Benson's car breaks down. So his family gets stuck in Nowhere, Colorado, a sleepy town, which seems to be dying since its mind closed. Son Nolan befriends the grumpy old farmer toy shopkeeper.
What?
Let me repeat that.
Yes, please.
Son Nolan befriends the grumpy old former toy shopkeeper. And
what happened to the current one?
Yeah, right.
And pushes the charmed grump to become the naturally perfect Santa in the Christmas pageant his mother helped organize, despite the disheartened mayor.
Oh my gosh.
Charles, who's at the beginning of the synopsis, the banker at the beginning. You remember Charles Benson?
Sure,
whose car broke down?
Charles Benson.
Charles gets stuck again here in the mine with the mechanic whom he befriends.
Oh, God.
And ends up as the real Christmas benefactor.
Oh.
The town
happy days.
Christmas forgot.
Well done.
I kind of feel like this description needs a flow chart next to
not to be confused with Chasing Leprechauns.
Oh, go. Breeze.
Before an American company can build a smelting plant outside a small Irish village,
of course,
they have to send their top troubleshooter to find a way around an antiquated around an antiquated law that protects the leprechauns who are supposedly living on the property.
Oh, okay. New thing. We have to do this before
every Christmas.
Every Christmas episode. Now we have to do this.
I think every week somebody should just send Gabe bad movie.
Bad movie synopsis. That's our next that's new in the new year 2016. Bad movie synopsis. Hit us up, and Gabe, you have to read it.
I'm down for that.
That is amazing. Let's go watch both of them now, immediately.
Yes. Santa Jr., a public defender. Lauren Holly tries to help St. Nick's son after he is accused of stealing Christmas presents.
Awesome.
Santa Jr.
Saw that one coming.
Oh my gosh. That was released in 2002, y'all.
Nice.
Director Kevin Connor. He directed all these. Kevin Connor also directed Chasing Leprechauns.
Chasing Leprechauns. Now there's going to be Chasing Leprechauns too.
Exactly.
Oh,
Whew. All right.
there it is. Merry Christmas, Happy New
Chasing
Year.
Leprechauns 2, Meaner and Greener.
Exactly.
And greener.
Oh, goodness.
And I thought it was a leprechaun.
Oh,
So every week we ask you guys a question. Last week, this week is going to be no different. Where in the world is The Wolf Among Us Season 2?
exactly.
I'm just kidding. That's not the question.
Oh,
It should be.
When was the last time you were in awe of a game? You started playing it and you were in awe. You know, we overused the word awesome, but every now and then something will catch you off guard and you will truly be in awe. Hall?
I think it was The Last of Us, maybe. But I don't know. Tomb Raider has some of those moments that make you go, "Oh, wow!" You know, like
Really?
the graphics are just like everything's going nuts on screen. You're like, just whoa.
Yeah, there's a lot. They throw a lot at you.
Nice. What about you, Router?
I would say, as far as like on an emotional level, like I've never gotten very emotional or that deep into a video game until The Last of Us, and I was like, "Whoa!" Like this, just the first 10 minutes, and just going through everything, you're just like, "This is intense."
Yes.
And
It was
then,
like the first 10 minutes of Up.
right, exactly.
Oh my gosh, that's some good storytelling.
That was awesome. As far as like in awe of the actual game, like I remember playing BioShock Infinite being like, whoa, like it's trippy, it's cool, it's like weird, and it's fun. Like, and we all snoozed on that game, and I was just like, man, this game is good. I had a lot of fun with that game.
Wait, which one?
BioShock Infinite.
Yes. That's the one I was going to say.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then I'll say
No.
I'll say Far Cry 4 because that game was so much fun.
No, I'm just agreeing with you because I remember looking at like when you came up out of the water the first time and you're the first time you're in the city.
Oh,
I just remember being like, huh,
yeah. You're like,
this
whoa.
is awesome.
Mm-hmm. That was intense.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Great game. Oh,
Great.
yeah. If that comes out on collection, I'm getting that.
Yep.
Yeah, I know,
Definitely.
right?
Hands down, I'm going to play all of them, and Gabe will hate me for playing 1 and 2 because he didn't like it.
I'll be totally
I feel like
fine.
you would like 1 and 2.
Me?
Router. Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah, I'm in. Totally in.
I'd give 1 another try. I've tried it like 4 times.
No, you're not giving that another try. If you've tried it 4 times, you're not going to try it the 5th time.
You're probably right.
You're gonna play Persona 5. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna torture yourself.
Seriously. Well, let us know when the last time you were in awe of a video game or it caught you off guard and was just so good that you were like, aw. I'm just kidding. Not that kind of awe.
In the eyes. Or arms,
my
eyes, whatever
gosh.
it is. I don't care.
I am punch drunk.
Yes, you are. Go to bed.
So sorry.
Yeah.
I am.
Go to bed.
I'm your boy Gabe Patillo. That is Tim Router. That is Timothy Hall. And we are married to the games and we are up out this thing. Peace!